to understand, I think, and it's almost difficult to believe in a sense, but the delusional level at which American foreign policy operates, and the real crux of this conflict is NATO expansion, of course, the eastward expansion of NATO. Back when James Baker was Secretary of State, he promised to Gorbachev NATO would not expand 1 inch eastward. I think at that time there were 17 countries in NATO. Today there are 30 because they promptly broke that promise, and in 91, in 2004, 2007, they kept expanding. Poland, Hungary, Czech Republic, Slovakia, etc. And then, the real sort of the red line was Ukraine and Georgia. And, even commentators and political analysts on the right and conservatives like Robert Gates, former Secretary of Defense, in his memoirs in 2014, at the very end of the book, he says, Ukraine and Georgia, the idea of them as candidates for NATO inclusion was reckless overreach. Even people like Henry Kissinger, George Kennan, when these are people that are warning it's a bad idea, I mean, you wonder what's going on in the heads of people at the Biden administration. But the U.S. desperately needs a long, protracted war. It's an economic imperative, in a sense. I mean, the U.S. has to have a villain. They have to sell armaments. They have to create conflicts. And when Putin took power in 2000, remember, he actively wanted to join NATO. And everybody in the European Union saw that as, quite possibly a good idea until the United States told them, no, that's a terrible idea because the U.S. had long-term plans.